Hey folks, welcome to Find Your Sunshine. I'm Sally, your host, your cheerleader, single mama, and believer in finding joy no matter what life throws your way. This is a space where we keep it real, laugh through the chaos, and remind each other that we are stronger than we think. So whether you're here for a little encouragement, some honest talk, or just a good laugh, you're in the right place. Let's dive in and find your sunshine together. Let's go. Hey folks, welcome back to Find Your Sunshine. I'm so excited to be here again. I still am in absolute awe that I'm even recording a podcast still. Guys, you have no idea. It is unreal. I still am not sure where this is going to go and how this is going to interact, but I'm positive that is where I'm supposed to be, and I'm still so excited about it. Okay. So this week though, we are going to be talking about something a little spicy, but also a necessary topic, guys. It took me a while to figure this out. The topic this week is going to be on love is blind. Love is absolutely blind, okay? And we're going to dive deeper into that, but first, of course, a weekly recap. This week, nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. Last I left you, I think it was a dance competition, and she did really well. She got second in her solo, and then I think she did really well with her group dances with her team. Uh, she got like a spark award, I think, with her solo. Anyway, beautiful as always. And then the rest of the week I was alone for most of the week without my kiddos and went to work and had so much fun with my coworkers. They really are the best. We had a busy week for sure, but I just found ways to keep our sunshine alive and just to have fun together, because if we don't have fun together, trust me when I say this, we really dread our job. But it was still a good time, and then I got my kiddos back, and I've been with them the past few days, and well, it can be rough going back into mom mode where also I'm in charge of 4 people again, not just only myself. It's also so rewarding. I just barely made a video for our Sunshine of the Day about my little boy just loving on me today. Oh my gosh, guys. Guys. He's so cute. Just let me tell you, he's been like this since the day he was born. He adores me, and it is my most favorite thing. I totally understand where these crazy mamas come from, where they're like, I am not letting my little boy go to any woman, because I think that'll be me, guys. I hope not, because I don't want to be the crazy person holding their baby back, but oh my gosh, he adores me and I love it. He's always been so snuggly and so loving and just so sweet. He today just kept kissing me on the cheek. Oof, guys. So adorable. And just hugging on me and just loving me. He is seriously the sweetest thing. He still, can be wild and goofy, but he is definitely in the baby of the family. He is not the youngest of the cousins, but he kind of acts like he is. Like he is the absolute baby, but anyway, he's so cute. I love him so much. And well, now we're here recording this podcast. So, this week though, again, like I said, we're going to be talking about kind of a touchy subject. And it's kind of hard to talk about because I don't think anyone realizes how true this statement is until they've experienced it. Okay, guys, so raise your hand. Just raise it. Don't care. Nobody's watching. Obviously, you're alone. You're listening to this alone. Most likely, at least. Raise your hand if you've ever ignored behavior because the potential of somebody looked good. I know you're all raising your hand. I don't want to hear it. Don't even lie to me. I know you're all doing it. um, but same here, okay? Maybe you told yourself you're like they're just busy. They didn't mean it like that. They're just, they're just going through a rough time, a rough patch, but I know them. I know that they're going to be better. I know they could be better. I know it. I just know it. But at some point, guys, we have to realize that their behavior and their actions, they speak louder than their words. Their behavior is the absolute truth. Words are cute, guys. Words are super cute and super sweet and just make our heart melt. But Excuses are easy, but behavior, that is the real talk, okay? Really hard concept to grasp. It really is. And I know it. I truly do. I very much know that love is absolutely blind and we don't see it until we're ready. Now guys, I am very aware that this is um a tough subject, a tough thing to really come to terms with. I I only really fully understand this because of what I went through with my divorce and my marriage and what happened. But I truly know that love is absolutely blinding and it will blind you to the most absolutely horrific things because you are so in love with somebody or you like them so much and you just know like you're just so attracted to them or you just know that they could be amazing so deep down inside but they're choosing in the moment right now to show otherwise. In my hell year, like I said before in my previous episodes, the year of absolute darkness, whatever we call it, but that year, as much as I loved the person I adored, I kept getting the opposite of what he said to me. Now, I do think that this person has so much potential to be absolutely amazing because I wouldn't have married him otherwise. I wouldn't have been with him for 17 years. 17 years, guys. So that's even rougher when you've been with someone for so long. Uh, what happened in that crazy year is that every time he would say something to me like, I love you so much. I want to make this work. I want to come home or all these things he would say to me, I chose to believe them. I chose to believe them over and over and over again because I knew who he could be or what he had been in the past. Uh, but in the end, he would turn around and do things that absolutely destroyed the words he had said to me. It would absolutely contradict anything he ever said and just break my heart over and over again. And no matter how many times he did it, I would still choose to believe that like what he said was real. And while I know deep down that person is inside of him, deep down at this point, he would show me the absolute opposite. And it took me a long time to truly see it. And when I tell you that it took it took a year for me to really actually I would say 2 years honestly to really see that his actions spoke louder than his words. And it took complete humiliation for me to see. Absolute public humiliation for me and embarrassment because embarrassment is such a strong emotion, but it took it took so much for me to truly see the exact hurt and the truth behind what he really meant. And even though the words were the opposite of that, his actions spoke louder than his words. And in the end, I was able to see the truth. But it took me a long time to see it, and I know there's people out there that always question people that are going through a rough time in their relationships or their marriages or whatever it is with their parents and their siblings, their friends. Like, why would you still be their friend? Why would you let them into your space? Why would you let them around you? Why would you not leave? And it really is because, guys, that love or that potential you hold for that person, it is it blinds you. You don't want to see the bad, you only want to see the good. because you've seen the good, you can't possibly imagine that they would ever treat you that badly or ever do those terrible things to you. You are so hopeful that the good will come out that you just ignore every other negative thing. And that's not bad, guys. That's what makes us human. That's what makes us loving and caring and kind. That's what that's what we're supposed to do. I know I always want to see the best in people. I always hope that someone will show me their light. Never do I want to see their darkness. I know we all have it. I have it. I've made mistakes. I still make stupid choices sometimes. And I'm like, what in the actual hell, Sally? Like, what the heck are you thinking? But I know that we could all do better. And so we all hope that the people that we are counting on or loving and that we are waiting for them to do what's right, that we're just hoping that that potential, that love for them, that good spot in them will just shine through. And sometimes it can, but sometimes it just doesn't. And that is a hard thing to accept. It's so hard. It's hard to see, it's hard to understand because we just don't understand why they would treat us that way. We don't understand why they would do those cruel things to us or to other people. We don't get it. I saw something today that said like we don't understand their behaviors because we wouldn't want to do that to them. We don't understand the bad behavior because we don't want to do that to other people. We don't want to do that to them especially. Now again, we can all make mistakes. We can all make bad choices. It's just the actions afterwards, whether we want to fix it or really mean what we say. So now, as a single female in her 30s, I have to be even more aware of this stuff. And I know it's even worse now for me because I've been there. I've seen like what I assume is like one of the worst behaviors ever, and I've gone through a traumatic experience where it absolutely destroyed me. So anytime I like feel like someone's lying or not telling the truth, I question it. But I also my I don't know, my people pleaser side, my loving side, my kind side, I want to see the potential in people, right? I want to believe that they would not want to actually hurt me. So I just called this like the blindfold phase, I guess. That part where everything looks so good and cute and you're seeing what you want to see, but that's not what's actually happening. So in this dating world I've been in, I've learned it a few different times. I've seen it, and I haven't gone deep into a relationship yet since my marriage. I've dated, I've gone on dates, but I haven't actually really committed to anything, but mostly because I just haven't found anything worthwhile yet. But I think that that blindfold moment, I've been able to take that blindfold off more than once and see truly what's happening with these these guys that I've met. Um, I've talked to a few people and I get this feeling of just like, oh, we're talking or things are going well and then all of a sudden they're just not talking and that gut feeling is like, oh, like, oh, he's not talking to me on purpose, but then I do these things like, oh, he's just busy or like he didn't mean it like that. They're just going through a lot. They're just doing all these things and like suddenly I'm just like making excuses for them and romanticizing their potential and like ignoring like the issues. Now I've caught on quicker because of what I've gone through. Um, but it doesn't mean I still haven't seen it in the people I've talked to or tried to go on dates with or it's just it's easier for me to see now because I've gone through it. But behavior the behaviors show you so much more than their words, okay? So let's break this down, guys. Words, they're easy. Anyone can say that they love you and that they miss you. But you know what's really hard is just showing up for the person that you care for. Like with effort, with energy. Their behavior is like a blueprint, like that's the truth, not the potential, not the excuses. If they say they care about you, but leave you feeling anxious all the time, or say things like, oh, you're just acting crazy, uh, if they say they want something real but only show up at like super late at night or only talk to you when they're bored, like, guys, it's not real. They're not showing you what they're saying. If they're like wanting a future with you or saying they want that future with you, but they don't prioritize like a phone call or time spent with you or making plans with you or saying like, "Hey, I might do something with someone else," but they don't reach out and communicate those actions with you, like that is your answer, guys. It is the hardest thing to accept, though. I get it. We all like the attention. We all like the potential because letting go of the idea of someone is sometimes harder than letting go of the actual person. But please hear me when I say this. You are not asking for too much. You're just asking the wrong person. So, guys, what does taking off the blindfold look like? Looks like paying attention to how you feel after you interact with people. They shouldn't be like demeaning your feelings, making you question how you're feeling. They shouldn't be putting you down in any way. They shouldn't be blaming you for what's going on. Are you peaceful or are you panicking? Are you grounded or are you like constantly guessing what's happening? It also looks like setting boundaries, not from a place of punishment, but like a place of protection. I've had to set some boundaries lately, and it's not because I'm like punishing people, it's because I'm protecting me, and that's really the main thing that matters. You're not being cold for protecting your peace. You're not dramatic, even though they're going to tell you that. You're not dramatic for needing consistency, and you're definitely not unlovable. Just because someone can't love you the right way does not mean you're unlovable. Just let that sink in for a second. You are enough. I know you are. I know you know it too. Don't you question that. You're beautiful inside and out. And even when someone is trying to tell you otherwise or to make you feel like your needs are too much, no. No, they're not. They're not. We don't accept the bare minimum. The bare minimum is not enough, but you are enough. And what you would like and what you want to accept into your space, that is the least they could do for you. And I hope that you find someone that absolutely meets that potential for you. And if they don't, throw them the curb. They do not deserve you. Again, I know it's easier said than done, but you're doing great. Okay, guys, so how do we even like stay unblinded? Okay? This is the hardest thing ever because I know we all just want to see the best in people. I know, we all do it. But watch for consistency. Like, nobody's perfect, guys, but when they're consistent in their actions and their actions match up with their words, believe them. But if they don't, and you consistently see them saying one thing and doing another thing, girl, no, it's a no. Number two, trust your freaking gut. I have never been more sure of something than this, okay? I I don't know how many times I should have trusted my gut, but please listen to me when I say if you are questioning something and you feel deep down inside that something is wrong or something is not truthful, believe it. And no matter what they say to you, no matter how crazy they try to make you feel, trust it. It is right, I would say 99.9% of the time. That 0.1%, very rare. Very rare, okay? Number three, do not get high on that potential. fall in love with the reality, not the daydream. And I know we all like to live in like a fantasy world and romanticize everything. And trust me, I think we should because it helps us get through life. It helps us see the good in the world and enjoy life. But there are some things that we have got to understand is just it's not a daydream. Okay, they are not. They are showing us who they really are through their actions. And if they can't match up with their words, it is it is not real. Reality is that they're showing you differently. And number 4, set those boundaries. Even if it means walking away. I know that is so hard. I know. It it took everything in me to set those boundaries and to keep them because I am pushed every week to break those boundaries because the person I deal with just can't quite understand why I would set those boundaries because they just have not learned like their true potential. They have not learned, they have not healed. They don't understand why I would do that because it does not benefit them. Whether my boundary stands because it protects me and they can't understand that yet because they cannot fathom that type of healing. Okay? You deserve someone who doesn't just talk a good game. You deserve someone whose actions match their intentions. And if their behavior is telling you the truth, believe it the first time. Again, I am the worst at this because I want to see the best in people and it's so hard for me when they let me down, but believe it the first time, especially with someone you don't really know that well. Someone you're just meeting, someone you're just going to date or just going on the first date with. If they show you the first time that like their words do not match their actions, freaking believe it. Okay? You're not crazy. You're just seeing things more clearly. So take off that blindfold. Protect your heart. And remember, you are the freaking sunshine queen. Okay? Oh, guys, I am so grateful for this space to talk about stuff like this. I truly am. I questioned recording this tonight, and I had a recent experience where I was like, why am I not listening to their actions? They don't want to do this for me. They don't want to talk to me. Fine. Let them go. Guys, in the end, I would rather be single. Single in my life for the rest of my life. And have absolute peace than be partnered or second guess myself every other day. I never want to go back to feeling that way where I'm questioning my sanity, my self-worth. And it's not only for me, it's to teach my children too that they are absolutely worthy of having the actions match their partner's words. I need you guys to remember that you deserve a love that doesn't need blindfolds. You deserve someone whose actions match their words. But you also deserve to trust yourself. So keep your eyes open and you're like everything guarded until it is earned. It doesn't mean to let those walls keep those walls up and never let them down, but remember that love, that potential that we all want, it has to be earned and always remember to find the sunshine. Remember if you're questioning it, you feel yucky, trust it. Trust that gut. You never want your love to feel cloudy. You always want to reach for the sun. That light, that thing that absolutely makes you feel adored and loved and happy. You are worthy of that kind of love, and don't you ever let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay, guys, well, thanks for hanging out with me today. If this episode hit home, please share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like tag me on all the social media, share the podcast, share the Find Your Sunshine pages with everybody. I have a Find Your Sunshine page on Instagram. I have one on TikTok. Please go join those pages. Share it with people who can use a little sunshine in their life. I know I could, so I know other people could. That's why I started this page. It's the whole reason behind it, because I knew I didn't want to be alone. Please share with them. If you'd like to leave some comments, how this is doing, how this resonates with you, or if there's even some feedback, I would love it. I'd love it so much. Trust me. I want it because I want to improve. I want to do better. I want to make this something that everybody wants to listen to. You're golden. I want you to remember that you are absolutely amazing. You are enough. You are kind. You are smart. You are funny. You are lovable. Do not let anyone tell you otherwise. As always, guys, if you'd like to share your sunshine in the comments, I'd love to hear it. Keep spreading that sunshine. You are absolutely amazing. Love you guys. Until next time. Bye.